Yeah. Since we're causing a little fire today, yes. There's what's known as that fire brick. Yeah. hmm All bricks, blocks, and slabs used for lining of furnaces. Yeah. Flues and fire mouths where brickwork has to withstand high temperature. Yep. I thought that a lot of the government buildings were made from concrete or masonry. Yes. And considering my want to incinerate all that garbage that we have out there, yeah. At approximately 2,500 degrees, it makes a special kind of ash that is fire resistant. hmm Could be selling fire bricks today. But no one wants to enforce the actual laws of the United States. Now, I told you yesterday that I'm not going to spend my life having you say that I'm incompetent. So I'm going to make these fire bricks, yes, and then get me the masonry contractors where government, yes, has been building buildings out of brick. Yeah, because they look so nice. Ouch. See, for some reason you think that you own the building that you work in. Well, I'm going to want your building departments. Yes. And then I'm going to want to be a contractor. Oh, now, I'm thinking that we could make all the buildings out of fire brick. Oh, considering the amount of garbage we have. Mhm. Now, these underground, deep underground Homeland Security bunkers that you say that you have no knowledge of? Yeah. hmm Well, I'd like to know who paid to build all those buildings. Ouch. So could you get me every contractor of Homeland Security since November 25th of 2002? When you had a $100 billion budget since you first got going? Yes. And I inform you of terrorism, kidnapping, ouch, fraud and forgery. Yeah. It looks like the employees of Homeland Security don't really understand right now. I'm gonna want to be selling the bricks to the government. Yeah, I'm gonna make them all fire bricks. Pooch, they look nice. Add a little dye to them. I mean, they can be any color that you want. But I'm gonna make them out of garbage. Yeah, and you're gonna buy them right now. Now, I told you, yes, that it's a forgery and a fraud to issue a protection order. And then the dissolution of marriage, where my sons are in the custody of my wife, where I didn't get any due process. Yes. And all the false arrests. It's really upsetting me that you're refusing to allow me to speak to them. Yeah. Now, when we look at that $100 billion a year that Homeland Security spent, yes. When Janet was the Secretary of Homeland Security, it was $99 billion a year was their actual budget. Oh, and when you build these little $6 million compounds in Port Angeles, Washington, I'm going to want every location that you spent the taxpayers' money, approximately 1.3 trillion. Yes, building all these nice fusion centers. Yeah. hmm And then there's that FEMA, ooch, and all those trailers that you purchased. Or why don't you get me the employees of Homeland Security and the actual buildings that they work in? Yes, since November 25th of 2002. Right. And the contractors that received the funds, yes, to build the individual locations. We're going to change out, yes, the sprinkler system and you're going to pay me. Yes, we're going to be using fire bricks that are made from garbage because you're going to pay me. Now, I'm sure about the availability of incinerating garbage. Yes. And at those temperatures, yes, fire cannot get that hot. Now, no. Not going to get 2,500 degrees Fahrenheit. No. Mm-mm. In fact, when I think about desalinating water, yes, they have a little word called fission. Yes. But there's another word called fusion. Oh. See, when I'm desalinating ocean water at temperatures from 2 to 5,000 degrees Fahrenheit, yeah, it produces a special type of salt that is very useful in salt fusion technology. Yes, that has the availability of producing the purest electricity that the world was going to want to buy. So I just wanted you to understand, as much as you wanted to say I was crazy. Yes, I'm going to need to know the building departments in every city, every county, every state, and federal government right now, and all the employees for the last 50 years. Because the truth is, I'm going to want some building permits to make these improvements. Yes. And you're going to pay me to do it. Oh! So for every one of you that said, well, we have no obligation to support and defend the Constitution of this great nation,